Isn't that beautiful? Look. Well, not the dog. Sorry about that. Oh, and not the trash can either. My gosh! Sorry, that was kind of not planned. But maybe it's perfect just the way it is. This is Morro Bay. And just stole away for a little while down here on vacation. But just wanted to share how perfect that was, because I've been sitting here honestly trying to like create this video, and time and time again someone walks in front of the way, and now I finally have the perfect shot, and then I just show you a picture of a dog. So anyway, hey, thanks for just stopping by. I just wanted to share a few things that have been really that I've been learning, and I think well, I'm hoping that it'll have some value for your life. So if you got a few minutes, just want to sit down and just have a listen, I'd love to share it with you. So first of all, a quote that I really, really love. It's been very, very influential for me. Socrates once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is a habit." Okay? Let me give you some backstory. Recently, I've been getting really overwhelmed, and I've been trying to do things, and not a whole lot in my life has really, really significantly changed. You know, I have my own business. I'm a life coach, and I love it. I make more money now than I have before, so the money's good, relationships are good, most things in life are good, and yet I'm still overwhelmed, and I'm like, what is going on? So I go out and I try all these things. You know, I go to, and I love doing it, so don't get me wrong about that. I love going and learning, because I'm always going to be a learner. But there was just something missing. It's like, what's going on? I was so overwhelmed on a regular basis, and I work a lot less and make more, and everything else seems to be going well. So I'm like, what's going on? So I try different things. I try to meditate. I try to learn more. I try to exercise more. But I started noticing some things. I'll do certain things for a period of time, then that'll be done, and I'll start something else for a period of time, and then that will be done. Or I'll set these really, really high, huge goals, get frustrated at the first little obstacle, like these like this dog over here in this trash can that gets in this picture perfect view, and then I won't even finish the rest of it. And then I start to wonder, have I really actually benefited if I don't complete anything? So I did a lot of research, and I started doing research, and that's what I do, a lot of research, because I love learning. But that started getting overwhelming, because everybody seems to have the answer for everything. It's like there's a million different answers for one question or whatever. And so I've tried most of them. I've tried a lot of them. I mean, we wouldn't have enough time to go into everything I've tried. You name it, I've probably tried it. So I started thinking, okay, well, forget all that. For me, just for me, like Mark, like what aspects in your life, my life, that if you did every single day without fail, your life would be better as a result. Aside from the bio stuff, like going to the restroom and eating and sleeping. So I really started to think about it. And I said, okay, well, this is what I'm about to share. I've come up with 4 things that work for me very, very well. And I have to admit that I'm not always on the mark. No pun intended. Sometimes I fall off and I don't exactly do it. But I find that when I do, just these 4 simple little things, they're very, very helpful, and I feel much more alive and present and productive. So I'll share what those are. First one is very simple. Movement. Period. Movement. That's it. Just move. Just move your body, right? I don't care if you're doing jazzercise with those old-fashioned 80s slouch socks, or if you're doing jumping jacks, or I don't know, cartwheels, or jump rope, or walking really fast. Sometimes if I don't have a lot of time, I'll just walk my dog Jessie with the intention of movement for my own well-being in my body. So I'll do that. Movement, number 1. Just 10 minutes. This is the beautiful thing. It's only 10 minutes, and you can choose whatever activity within what you think is moving to get your body flowing that you want to. Just 10 minutes. But as often as possible every single day. The next one is like almost the opposite. And so I started putting these categories together, and I started realizing there's an opposite to each of these. And the opposite of movement is what? It's stillness, right? And stillness is kind of hard for some people and easier for others. But it's important for everyone. I mean, that's my belief, and I've seen it. So 10 minutes of stillness where you're just there present with you Maybe your eyes are closed, maybe they're not. But you're not really engaging in anything. You're not getting feedback from your television or being on the phone or even music unless it's completely instrumental. And you're just being. It's like you're decluttering. You're just being with the essence of who you are. And I've lost that so many times. Like, I'll just go in and I'll try to do and be and have and go and create and want people to look to me a certain way. And like, oh yeah, Mark, or oh, that's really cool. Or yeah, well done on that. And it's all, it's important. It's really important. But then at the same time, if that's all I'm doing, then what do I have? So the opposite of movement is stillness. And for me, I spend 10 minutes just being still. Tony Robbins, well-known coach, talks about rituals. Every single day doing certain things. And this is kind of just a little bit of a spin-off, I guess, of that. But stillness for me. You just feel the wind on your face, or do breath work, meditation, prayer. Just being with yourself. Mindfulness. Once you're done with 10 minutes, you're done for the day. That's it. If you want to do more, you can do more. No one's going to stop you there and there. The third one is cultivation. See, because for me, there are so many times where I'm prepared to get ready and do something, and then I set a really big goal, and then I try to do it, and then I get a little frustrated, and then I fall back and I don't really complete the whole thing. So, cultivate. The word cultivate actually means to grow something up, to build something up. And what I'm starting to learn is, like Socrates says, on a regular basis. And sometimes I get overwhelmed and frustrated when it's a long project. So I've learned just to do it consistently for 10 minutes. 10 minutes of cultivation. You can do anything for 10 minutes. Well, maybe not anything, but you can do a lot of things in 10 minutes. So say you want to learn a new skill. You want to learn anything. You want to learn how to make that strawberry cheesecake, or that special lasagna, or maybe you want to learn how to make a quilt, or maybe you want to become a woodworker. Well, you have to start, right? 10 minutes over time adds up to be a lot. 10 minutes over time adds up to be a lot. So cultivate. The fourth, for me, is contribution. Look, these are not things that are brain science. Most of these are just things we already know. But it's the application of what we already know of those things that's the value. It's the application. Yeah, sure. Most of you are probably saying, look, meditation's great. Exercise is great. The doctors will tell you that. Everybody will tell you that. But how often do we actually do it? So the last one is contribution. Contribution. Focusing what you have here to contribute to people, the community, the world, other people. Giving back. You can do that through monetary means. You can do that by spending 10 minutes with your spouse or partner before on a project. Anything you're going to be in service to other people. They talk about all the time in recovery being of service. So being in contribution. Here's what I've found. Like, I'm not a great, what's the word? I need reminders and I need help. So I put a little sticky on my phone that every day I can see it. Hey, at least you can check this off and just spend 10 minutes doing this every day. But what I found is I'm starting to build a little momentum because I can do it in 10 minutes every day. And so can you. Like, it's totally possible. You can choose whatever you want within these categories. So these categories, again, is movement. 2 is stillness. 3 is cultivate, to grow something up, build something. 4th is be in contribution. Like, I'm trying really hard to be in contribution as this truck goes by, to not, like, be with that guy. Even though I'm having like, oh, why is that guy like messing up my video? But it's all perfect, yeah? It's all perfect. So I'm entitling kind of what I'm up to, 40 minutes for 40 days for an enriched life. It's just, hey, you want to try it? Got 40 minutes? Most of us do. And do those 4 things and see if your life isn't different. And if you fall down, oh well, I do all the time. Not all the time. I do it more often than I'd like to share, honestly. And yet, as I do it more often, my life is better. That's it. And sometimes I need things very, very simple. Just 4 things, 10 minutes a day for an enriched life. Wouldn't you want to give that a shot? So that's it. That's all I have to share. I'm gonna go back to my family now, and I hope you all have an amazing day. All right, take care.